fish on the plug, baby! Yeah! Oh, come on, guys, let's go!
You're watching Northeast Angling. We're proud to present inshore and offshore saltwater fishing. We cover every species from fluke and porgies to stripers, sharks, and tuna. You can learn more about techniques, tackle, and destinations at neangling.com. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Well, we're out here in Gloucester. Our guest today is Captain John Perry, Online Fishing Charters. John, what do you got going for us today?
Well, Rich, I got some school bluefin tuna. They've been around here the last couple of weeks. These are small fish, 40 to 100-pound fish, and they're up on the surface feeding on mackerel and bunker. We're going to run up on top of them, throw these jigs in the middle, give them a good run, and see what we can find.
And this is one of the best early October bites you're going to find in the Northeast. It's wild fishing. We're going to be hanging on. We'll be chasing these fish down. There's going to be a lot of yelling and screaming. This is going to be a good one.
It's going to be an exciting day.
Well, you guys ready? Because I am.
All right, let's go.
Let's get them.
All right, guys, we're going to put a fluorocarbon leader on these, 60-pound fluoro, one of these little Spro swivels, 200-pound swivels. Change the hook over because you want to get a really big hook in them, and then change the split rings because you want to have a strong split ring. These ones that come aren't strong enough.
And yeah, this is
starting to show now.
This is a pretty heavy rig, but this is what we're going to need for
This
these
is what
fish.
you need. These are strong, fast fish. They're doing 40 miles an hour. You want something strong in there. That's no question about that.
Now, John, these Spro jigs, they're replica in what, the herring and then the sand eels that these fish
you've got a small bait balls of herring out here, what we call peanut bunker up here. It's only a couple inches long.
Okay.
And so traditionally people try and troll these fish or cast bigs. It won't work. You got to match the size of the fish that they're feeding on. They're really keyed into size and color. So we use real small jigs, 3-ounce jigs, a couple inches long, and that seems to work beautifully for them.
All right. Well, we've had a couple of fish bust up here.
Yeah,
let's start
let's head
moving
a
this
little
way
further
nice and
south.
slow. We'll see what we can pick up here.
Excellent.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's do it.
All right, gentlemen, here's your jig. Hook that
Thank
right
you.
up, and let's get ready to move.
Locked and loaded.
Well, we're on our way out, and we're gonna out with Captain John Perry, and on the way we found some busting tuna, and sure enough, we hooked one up on a jig. Rich, how's that fish feel?
Keep him tight, Rich.
I got him. I'm on the fish.
Nice
It
job,
feels
buddy.
nice. Feels like a real nice fish.
These are nice bluefin. These are the right size. These are 40, 50-pound fish, just what we're looking for.
Oh, he's starting to circle on me.
All right.
That was
It's gonna
it,
start
John.
to spiral underneath you now.
You told me to throw that jig right in that school, and sure enough, what I get?
Those things they eat, don't
I got
they?
like 2 cranks on the reel, and the next thing you know,
Wow.
that was a
He's
blast.
on. That's a nice reel. That's working great. Keep
Might
it tight.
have some color coming up. I think I see a little bit of color here.
Excellent. Stay tight to him.
I'm
That's
on
it.
it. I'm on the
While we're
fish.
doing this, guys, we got fish still busting all around the
There's
boat.
seeing-
a pot over there.
We got
There's a pot
birds,
over
too.
there. We got fish all over. Hurry up and get on the boat. We got other fish.
I'm
Yeah,
working,
Rich,
I'm
we got
working,
fish
I'm
here.
working.
Andy wants a fish. Bring him up.
I got
Here
color
we
on.
go.
I
We
got
got
color
him.
on
We
this
got him.
fish. Got
Bring him
color
over.
on this
Tail
fish.
for
Here we
you.
go.
Bring him right over. I'm going to come behind you.
What do you want me to do? You tell me what you want me to
Go
do.
forward. Bring your tip to me. That's it. Easy. I got him.
Nice, nice.
Careful. You all right, John?
Yeah, that's all right, man. I didn't let go of the fish.
Don't let go of the fish. I need that.
Oh, there we go. Very nice.
There's your boy.
Now that.
Wow.
That's a nice bluefin.
Good job. Good job. Let's get that jig out of here.
that
Let's
jig
get
out
him
of the
down the
corner.
We'll go
boat.
get another fish.
I think we should
move on.
try. That's for sure.
That's a beautiful fish. It's a great start. Guys, let's get on those fish blowing out over
We
there.
got a
Let's go.
pack
Here
of
we go.
I'm going up in the bow.
Front
Andy,
bit
you
down,
go.
John. Hang on there, guys. Here we go.
Hold on.
John, I see the bait starting to form up here. The birds are starting to get tighter. Do we run up on that? What's the plan here?
You know, Andy, when there's just a single fish showing like that, I'd rather wait. That's 150 yards, one fish. What you're waiting to see is 4 or 5 fish start to show. 4 or 5 fish indicates a much larger pot of fish, and they're going to stay up longer. They're on a bigger bait ball. There is a bait ball over there, but it's only showing one fish. What's happening right now is a tuna down underneath it, and they're circling around it. When they get it circled up the way they want and balled up, they're going to run right through it and tear it apart, and that's what we're waiting for.
And I know, John, I noticed when you took us into that fish, that was a great job on that first fish. When you go at that pile of fish blowing up, you want to go a little to the side of them fish.
Absolutely.
This way your jig is not right in front of the boat, and you can't pick that retrieve up quick enough. So
Yep.
by keeping the fish to the side, you get a nice steady retrieve,
You also want to throw, if you can, take a second when you get up on top of them and wait to see the angle of the fish. If they're cruising across, you want to lead across their mouth like that. You get a 90-degree hookup, a much better angle set with your hook, and you're going to get more hookups that way. If the fish is coming right at you, it's hard to get tight to them because they're coming too fast at you. If you can run across their faces, they're going through the water. That's your best shot, and that's the angle I'm going to try and give you.
I hear. Well, here we go. Over here, they're blowing up.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Ready?
Visit the Northeast Angling website at neangling.com for nationwide saltwater charter directory, fishing news, and free fishing reports. You can also find dozens of techniques, tips, and tackle for every saltwater species. Now let's get back to the action.
We've got a little lull in the action right now. We've got birds all around us. We're keeping our careful eye on them. We're trying to figure out where the fish are going to bust up next and get to them.
You know, John, you said something about the turns, how to keep an eye on it. The lead
Rich.
turn. What's up with that?
What we're trying to do, you'll see a flock of terns working upwind, and there'll be a body of terns, and there'll be one just upwind of him, and that one upwind is on fish, and he can see those tuna down 10, 15, 20 feet sometimes, and what you want to do is get upwind of him, take a cast across his nose, and retrieve it through, so he comes right underneath that lead turn, and you'll pick up tuna that you will never see on the surface. They're just traveling under the edge there.
Is the bait, are they following the bait ball at that point, or are they just free swimming?
They're often pushing bait. They like to push bait upwind because it slows the bait up a little bit. So they'll push the bait and push the bait. When they get it just the way they want it, then you'll see them come up to the surface and start to rip through it. And that's what we're looking for on the surface here.
And you said the other thing you love to see are these bigger gulls in these schools. What's up with that?
Yeah, when you see the herrings and the blackbacks like we've seen today, that tells you that the tuna are staying up on the surface long enough so that the gulls can get to the bait. Because when the bait's down deep, the terns will dive down and get it, shearwaters will go down and get it, but the gulls can't reach it unless it gets driven up by the tuna and held up there.
Guys, we've got some fish busting right up here, right in front of us.
I see
Not
that.
100 yards away. Let's get on them. Let's go.
Everybody ready?
Go, we're good.
Go.
Hold on, guys.
Fish on the plug, baby!
Yeah!
Fish on the plug, baby! Yeah! Oh, come on, guys, let's go!
Well, Rich just threw a smacking popping plug right in the school of these fish. As soon as it hit the water, he popped it a couple of times, and he is in.
Oh, man.
And listen to this fish go.
He hit that thing hard, didn't he, Rich? I'm telling you, boy, my heart was in my throat. As soon as that plug hit the water, that fish just jumped on.
Make it
We're
move,
walk
make it
back
move.
with this fish now.
Go back with him, Rich.
Now, John, what do you want? You want to follow this fish all around the boat,
Yeah,
right, Johnny?
absolutely. That's the beauty of a center console. Just walk around with him. We got him under control. He's nice and tight here.
Okay, he's straight down behind the motors now. I'm just going to keep walking him around, John?
Yes, sir.
No, I definitely, obviously, want to keep him clear of that angle.
Absolutely. He's going back. Nice. Going to do a circle on you. Nice and done. Yep.
Look at this guy dive. Wow!
Straight down.
Hey, how much water we got here?
We're about 200 feet. He's going to go down a ways, maybe.
He's going to find the bottom. He's going to...
He's going to go look for a cod.
Oh, boy.
He's coming up nice for you now.
Yeah, he sure is.
He's been beating you up good, but I think he's coming up.
We're going to see this fish in a
Just the
second.
leader now. Get ready
A
for
little
the
bit
leader.
off to our port here, John.
See it? I'm coming on him.
He's making a
Make it
run,
run,
John.
there we go.
All right,
He's
there we
on
go.
top.
Oh,
Look
look
at
at
that. Look at that.
Did you see that way,
Nice, huh?
That was beautiful. Slow down, John, a little bit. I got to get lined up.
Nice slow, nice slow.
I'm on him. Wow.
Nice run, huh?
No, I cannot believe the
B
power of
weight,
these
keep pushing
fish.
off of that.
Keep reeling, keep reeling.
I'm on him.
Fish
I'm
swing a
in
little
neutral,
right.
okay?
Off
Rich,
to the starboard a little bit,
There you
John.
go,
yeah, I see it. I'm
Still got
following
room to chase him.
I'm following you. I'm going to come up slow now, all right, buddy?
Making a turn. He's coming around the boat
I
hard.
see it. I see it.
Just went back
There
there.
he's
We got him
going.
on the surface.
Oh, he's right on top.
We got him right
Okay.
up on the surface here.
All right, try and keep him up there, okay?
Oh, this is, I tell you, John, this is worth the price of admission here.
That's right, boy. I tell you what.
Little bit of
We're
head
going to get a
shaking
shot
coming at
now.
the
We're going to
boat.
get a shot now.
Okay?
You know, John, we talked about that judgment call with the drag, you know?
Right.
You've been on to this fish for about 10, 15 minutes
Do you
now.
add a little? Do you take a little off?
I know, it's such a hard call to make, and, you know, it's all judgment, I guess,
Yeah.
right?
You know, it's late in the fight. You probably want a nice hook hole in the fish's face. you pretty much have this fish caught. You don't want to do anything too different.
No, I hear you.
But then the other hand, it's late in the fight. You're wearing a big hole.
The other
in the
hand-
fish's mouth.
And you
On the other hand,
land him.
I said, on the other hand, all I want, I just got back.
On the
I
other
just
hand,
lost again.
he's no longer on the surface.
He's coming back, guys. So I'm
Okay.
gonna move back
I'm in
with
neutral, so I don't want to come out of neutral.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm close here.
You know, he was up on the surface for
He
a while,
was.
but he was just away from the boat.
Yep.
Taking me back around the boat now.
Okay, I'm in neutral.
Almost straight up and down on this
Shut
fish.
down so you know.
This was a big fish, by the way, John. I
It's
gotta
a nice looking fish.
Got to look at him. What did you guess? About maybe 60 cents?
I couldn't tell that much. It's up there. It's a good solid fish. Yeah.
On this tackle, come on. It's on a spinning rod. This is a nice fish, my friend.
This is what it's all about, right?
Absolutely.
And now you do this all year long?
No, we really get these tuna. They don't show up until first week in August, second week in August, right around there, and then they're solid really all through October, and then sometimes as late as Thanksgiving.
All right, I'm starting to get some headway on this fish now, John. Wouldn't be surprised if we seen color pretty soon.
That would be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I got a feeling,
How'd they
Rich,
hold
this
my
fish is
price?
going to take you around the boat 1 or 2 more times here.
Now, that wouldn't surprise me, Andy. You're probably right about that. But the good news is we're getting line.
Yeah, coming a lot of line now. Let's get him now. Come on, short lifts, short lifts.
You want to really take a short stroke here and not let the fish get his head. So as he swims, he's actually swimming toward up the line.
So you want to gradually get him coming up, right? You don't want to
Actually, this
gradually
fish
come up.
got his head turned down, and he's going to take a little more line.
I'll tell you. I mean, the excitement,
When this
the
happens, you just hold
adrenaline,
on.
it just, it's just, like you said, this is worth the price of admission.
Fun stuff right here.
And I'll tell you, you really put this tackle to the test, don't you?
It's bent the whole time. Your drag's working hard the whole time. That Shimano drag's holding up nicely for you.
Oh. Now this fish, I believe, is bringing me back up front again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk with him.
Okay. If he comes up again on the surface like that, I'm gonna push up on him and gain line for you. Okay.
Okay.
We use the boat to compensate for his side.
I'm trying to slow him down a little bit, John.
Yeah, a little thumb pressure there.
Yeah, I just put a
don't
little
think
bit.
That's a bad idea.
I put a little gentle pressure on the
Yeah.
side plate, on the
You can
side
feel
spool
it.
with my hand.
You can take it off when
and
you
you know
need
what?
it.
We just stopped
I'm
him.
a big fan of that.
We just stopped him. So let me see if we can start getting him to come to us now.
Easy now.
Yeah, he
Easy
still wants
now.
to go. I'm
Okay.
very gentle. I'm putting on it. He's making a run. He's coming back under.
Here he comes. Man.
And now I think we can get some
See
line
those
on him.
tail beats. You see your tip starting to show the tail beats?
Yep.
He's getting tired. Tail beats are slower.
And right now, all we want to do is, once again, we just stay calm, we work the fish, take our time, and keep this rod bent.
But Andy, I can't stay calm like this.
I know,
Sorry.
these fish busting around us.
The rest of it I can do. I cannot stay calm.
I know we want to
Jumping.
rush this fish in, but we can't do
because
it.
need I point out there are still fish out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, bud. You know what? At this point in time, we could probably chase this fish down a little bit. He's right up off the bow, Andy. If you want to bring
Yeah,
him
we
up,
got it.
he's on
Move it.
it.
Just move this up.
I'm coming up a little bit.
Definitely getting line on this fish, guys. Definitely getting good line on
Okay,
this fish.
okay, I'm coming now.
Coming
He's
off to the
coming
starboard a little bit.
I'm
He's
gonna push
coming
a bit
up.
on him, okay?
He's coming up starboard.
Yep, I see it. I'm watching the whole thing. Okay?
All right, hold on now.
Yep,
Hold on.
I'm in neutral now. Little reverse.
A little more reverse.
I'm in reverse hard.
Perfect. Heading back off the bow again a little bit.
Yep, neutral.
You can come
Get
up
ready
on
to
him,
come
John.
up. Okay, come up.
Coming up.
Fish is coming
Definitely
up.
Come up on him.
Fish definitely coming up.
Here I come. I'm not pushing hard. His angle's not
Nice
changing.
and
that way.
easy.
Here we go. Here we go. Gain line. Gain line.
Coming
Gain
now,
line.
coming now, coming now.
Neutral.
Neutral now. You know, John, I know in a month or so you'll be able to troll these fish, right?
Yeah,
But-
in late October there's a decent troll bite sometimes, but you know, quite honestly, there's nothing more fun than casting these fish. You know, trolling when it's really working is fun, but when you get the chance to cast it at jumping bluefin tuna,
All right, guys, I'm starting
Like
to get line
jumping
straight up and down.
bluefin tuna, like those jumping bluefin right next to the boat
We're
over
gonna blow
here.
up on the other side. Right
Yeah,
over
look
there.
at them go.
Tuna all around us.
You know, we get to enjoy Rich watching this.
Rich,
fighting
how's
this
it going?
fish.
Does that make you feel guilty at all, Rich, that there's busting
Hey,
tuna
I get good
less
news
than
for
100
you.
yards away?
Rich has this fish pretty close to the boat. Those tuna are coming this way.
Who's not fishing the rest of the day? Right?
We
Who
know.
do we shut off now?
I'll run
Yeah.
the boat, guys.
Okay, you run the boat. I want to throw at these fish. I'm gonna get a big old popper out there.
John, anything comes close. Rich is on his own. We lay the net at his feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, I wish there was a dock you could drop me off out here. Do you got any boat?
Put the net over him.
Don't you have a raft you can send me out on or something?
Little kayak.
Visit the Northeast Angling YouTube channel for hundreds of videos, including full-length episodes, exciting clips, product reviews, and instructional videos. And now, the exciting conclusion of Northeast Angling.
Okay, you know, one of the things that he's doing right now, Andy, you see Rich starting to put his finger against the spool. We don't want to add drag because then it's hard to take it off. You don't know how much you're adding. But by using his fingers the way he is to just put a little extra friction on the spool, he can add a little bit of drag and instantly take it off when he wants to let go. It's a nice way to finesse a fish towards the end of a fight like this.
You know, once again, keeping that pole bent.
Here, buddy.
Once again, he's keeping that pole bent.
Coming up now.
All right, we might get a shot at this fish very soon now.
All right, now we're gaining, guys.
Okay.
Okay, Rich, right here now.
Still got no color.
All right,
should have color in a minute.
Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming. Nicely done, nicely done. You're getting good process. Come on. Come on, baby. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes.
We're gonna see his fish right now.
Okay. Easy. He's still, look how far out he is. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Tighten, keep him on the surface. Keep him up. Keep his head up. That's it. You almost got him. A couple more circles like that. He's going down again.
Yeah.
We'll get his head up again. Nice job. Easy. Stay calm. He's coming up again for you. Here he comes again, see?
His circles are getting higher and higher.
Please.
Got? John, I'll tail him.
You turn him into me, Andy. Okay. No.
Whoa, way to pull that
Clear on
out.
the net, clear on the net.
I'm clear. One more.
One more circle.
I'm gonna bring him around right now.
Next circle, right now.
I got him.
All right,
Is he in, John?
I'm coming, John.
He's in the net.
Oh, yeah! That's what we were
All right,
looking
slide
for.
back easy. I got him now. Just
Got him. Slide back to transom.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Guys, you talk about working for a fish. Let me tell you
That
something.
was a lot of work.
I am done. How many hooks do we have in there on that plug there?
He's
Tail
got
clear in a
one.
second.
Just one hook the whole way,
I want to
huh?
get him in the boat, please. Don't.
Yeah, I got him.
Tail out.
Oh, boy. Now, John, is that like the average fish that you're seeing out here now?
You know, to
Got
be
him now.
kind, I won't tell you he's smaller than most of them, but he is a little bit.
You know, Andy, this is what we came up here for, and I'll tell you. You want to grab that hook for me, Andy?
Get that right out of there.
Yeah, right out of the nose.
I'll tell you what.
He hit that plug hard, didn't he? That hook's not coming out
That
easy. You might need a pair of
rub's
pliers
in
there,
there pretty
Andy.
hard. Get it out.
This is definitely what we were looking for, you know?
Nice job, Rich. What a
Now,
great fish.
Andy, you mentioned that we just got that smack it right out of the box, right?
Yep. Took it out of the box.
The first cast into the first school of tuna we've seen, this is what we come up with. This is just unbelievable.
Beautiful, huh?
Man, what a solid,
That
solid
hook's in there
fish.
pretty good, Rich. I don't think you're going to lose this
Oh,
guy.
he was going to lose me in a minute.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He was definitely going to lose me in another minute. Oh, they're tough, huh? That skin on
Yeah,
that fish.
that skin is really tough.
John, you got this fish?
I got this fish.
I'm going to let him go.
All right, buddy. You know, this is a heavy fish.
Yeah.
We're thinking, I bet you he's 50 pounds anyway.
Wow.
That's a nice
I'm
fish.
very
All right.
pretty.
I'll tell you
All
now,
right.
my arm feels like it was about 100
Good job,
pounds.
Rich.
You know, guys, we just landed this fish, and I know how excited we are to get back on these fish, but I know it's very important to bleed these fish out. John, what do you got to start with here?
If we're going to keep them and eat them, you know, this is some of the best eating fish around. We're going to make 3 cuts in it. You've got a main vein that runs along the lateral line here, so we're going to cut that right around the pectoral. We'll make what's called a collar cut right underneath the back of the gills, and we're going to make a tail cut. Those 3 cuts will bleed them out. We'll get the blood out, keep the meat nice and fresh. We'll put some ice on them, and then we'll go catch another fish.
It's very important that these fish are iced and kept on ice. They can spoil pretty easily. Now we're going to repeat the cut on the fin.
Yeah, we're just going to make one more cut up here, Andy, another cut in the tail. We don't do the collar cut because it's already been done on the other side.
There we go. One more cut on the fin. And this fish is ready to go on ice.
Ready for the box. All right then, gentlemen.
I've
Guys,
got him,
I gotta thank you both for the help on that one, because that was, there's no way I would have did that without either one of you.
That's a nice fish. All right then.
Can we get another one?
Let's go.
Come on, let's
do it.
go. Guys, I'm gonna go up nice and slow, okay? See if we can find these fish again.
Now, one of the things we talked about here, John, was speed of retrieve. What do you like to do?
You know, it's funny, Andy, because you think these fish are traveling so fast that you've got to be able to retrieve really fast. But in fact, you want to try and stay calm and keep a nice, slow, even retrieve. And mostly that's because the bait that they're eating is not capable of swimming 30 miles an hour. So if you sit there and you get all excited like this, you start reeling it in, that isn't going to work for them. These fish are feeding on stuff that's not moving that fast, so keep your retrieve nice and slow. Now that sounds easy, right, Rich? But when your adrenaline's going and the tuna are busting,
once your
I'll
heart
tell you what, the first thing you do is start cranking fast, isn't it?
Once your heart starts going a mile a minute, and you got these fish busting all around you. You know, another thing is we switched it up today a little bit also. Andy and I were throwing some topwater, and sometimes you were throwing a topwater. We reverted back to the jigs a couple of times. Yeah. You know, with the jigs, you're right, you would think a fast retrieve, but you do want to slow it down. And the plugs that, you know, real noisy plugs, right. You slow them down,
nice rattle in it.
And make a lot of vibration, and it just really, and when you see that mackerel spray out like that, you know topwater's going to work.
You know they're going to turn onto it, you get their attention with it, and that's what that tuna's going to eat for.
That's what they did today, right, Andy?
Absolutely. He ate that nicely, didn't he?
You know, and the other thing we're doing, the topwater plug we're using is a relatively heavy plug. It's from still water, yet it still floats, lets you work it slow. But you need that kind of weight because we're throwing it with 40-pound line.
Yeah.
And you know, anything lighter, you just wouldn't get any casting distance.
That's true. And you got 3X hooks on here, and
yet,
you know
what's great about it too, Andy, is even though it's a heavier popper, it's still floating for you. It's not sinking. You don't have to work it hard to keep it chugging. It's got good motion through the water for you. That's a great plug.
That's a great point.
And Rich, what do we like so much about these plugs? They're noisy.
Yeah, they are noisy,
nice,
kind of like me.
Plugs.
Good sharp hooks right out of the box. You didn't have to sharpen those up. Did you?
Put them on and they worked.
Set right up on that.
Yeah, that was true. That was right out of the box. You know what? I thought I'd seen a couple of birds coming up over here again. Also, there's some high flyers. Why don't we take a look at them?
Let's pick these up. We'll take a little run.
John, you want to bring us up?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Start the gear here for a sec.
I got the motors, guys.
Okay.
Let's go. They're still right over there.
Got it.
Right up in here, Andy.
Well, guys, it's been an incredible day today. We had lots of action, fish busting everywhere. We're chasing around, running, gunning. Frankly, I'm exhausted from all this.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Andy, the images of these bluefin coming up and crashing these plugs, I can tell you I'm going to go to bed a lot of nights this week thinking about that, that's for sure.
Those bluefin tuna are great. You come up here in October like this, they're in closer shore, 60, 80-pound fish on light spinning tackle. It's a fabulous opportunity. It's a great way to wrap up the year. You know, put your boat away and think about it until next summer.
Thank you for watching Northeast Angling. You can learn more about techniques, tackle, and destinations as seen on this show at neangling.com. See you on the water.